Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. I have got another Space NK edit unboxing for you. I'm a little bit late. This one is the Fragrance Discovery edit, and I want to show you anyway because not only do I think it's worth checking out what comes in these edits, I also have a few fragrance items that I bought that I think would make really good gifts because they are like little kits and stuff. So I want to show you them anyway, so stick with me if you want to see this. So a little bit of information for you. I bought this at the end of October. It's a little bit late because I was on holiday when I purchased it and, you know, life. So catching up as quick as I can. So for this one, you only had to spend £65. I say only because it's quite a low spend with these edits or goodie bags or whatever you want to call them. But the goodie bag is worth £95. So it's not a super value, but it's something if you want to buy fragrance, or if you did want to buy fragrance at the time the gift was available. So what did I buy? And then we'll do the unboxing of the gift. I also wanted to mention, love that Space NK include samples with all orders because other brands do not do. A lot of them you have to spend quite a lot of money and they won't actually include the samples if you get in a free goodie bag. So nice that Space NK still do this. So I got the Rare Beauty Light Touch Brightening Concealer in a sample. I've tried this before, it's a pretty good concealer. And I also got the Wind Oasis Fresh Dissolving Jelly Cleanser. I've tried one product from this brand, but not the cleanser. And I quite like the packaging of this sample because it looks like there's a bit in there as well. Probably get a couple of uses out of it because it's a 6ml one. So what did I buy? I bought 3 things. The first I'm going to show you is the Rare Beauty Find Comfort gift set, and it's a mini lotion and fragrance set. So this has got their body lotion in a 95ml size or 3.21 fluid ounce, and their fragrance spray, their eau de parfum, in a 10ml or 0.33 fluid ounce size. Now what's interesting about this is I don't believe that you can currently buy the fragrance on its own. It's only available in this kit. Now I suspect from the things that they've been putting on social media that at some point it will come out on its own or like in a full size. But for now, this is the only way to get the fragrance. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's a 10ml size, so it is like a kind of travel size, and it's got a spray on it. And if you have smelt their mist, because they do a mist in this, it smells just like that, and it also smells just like the body lotion that they do that you obviously get in here as well. This is what the packaging looks like. So it's just got a typical kind of lotion texture. I'm going to put this where I put the perfume because I think it will help it to last longer, as you would expect. So this particular set with these 2 items in cost me £30, and it says the combined worth is £44. Now it tells me here that the body lotion has got niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate and ashwagandha extract to help hydrate the skin, and the perfume features notes of lemon zest, jasmine and cashmere wood. So I do think this is a nice little gift set. Obviously amazing if you have got friends or a family member who loves Rare Beauty. Maybe they've not tried anything from the kind of fragrance body care line, that would be perfect. Or maybe they're brand new to the brand and it's something for them to try. I feel like for that price point to get a travel size perfume and a body lotion is not too bad, and yeah, it smells really good. Hopefully it'll last like a long time on the skin as well, we will see. One of the other items I got was a set by Phlur. Is that how do I say this? How do I say this? I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Now this particular set retails for £28 and it says it's worth £30. Now in terms of the worth, I'm suspecting that's like price per mil, which is how I would usually work it out. But what I was thinking when I bought this, first of all, I wanted to try some of their fragrances. And second of all, they do sell a 9.5ml like travel size for £29. So this way I was getting 3 for £29. Now these are only 5ml, so they're like kind of half the size, but I'm getting 3. So I guess try 3 different ones. This is how I kind of sold it to myself. I do that. I convince myself I need to buy things. Terrible habit of mine. So I'm going to tell you about the fragrances included in here. I will say I really like the packaging on these. I like the fact that they are just the same as if you bought the travel size. They're in little glass bottles and they have got like plastic lids, but they are sprays. Not showing them off to their best in that. I couldn't quite grab a hold of them, but really, really nice. And they've got a metal spray lid on them, and I just think they're lovely. Nice and kind of sleek in person, and yeah, I'd be happy to find this in my handbag or in my stocking. So in terms of the scents we get here, we get Vanilla Skin, which is the first one I've got here. They say, this exquisite vanilla perfume captivates with a unique blend of creamy vanilla and intriguing spices, creating a sensual fragrance and long-lasting scent experience. So it is vanilla and something. I wouldn't have said spices, smelling it on my skin. I wouldn't have said it was super long-lasting. It kind of lasted maybe like 5 hours on me is what I would say. The next one is Father Figure, which is an interesting name for a fragrance. It says, with a provocative and sensual scent, the Father Figure fragrance features top notes of water lily, cassis and fig, which are joined by heart notes of jasmine, iris and orris. The fragrance profile is completed by base notes of patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla and skin musk. This one, while still a unisex fragrance, lends slightly more to the masculine. Not super masculine, but there's definitely a hint of that, which kind of maybe makes sense with the name Father Figure. The final one is Missing Person. I'm not sure what a missing person would smell like, but this one is described as a personal fragrance with a floral musk, and it's designed to evoke the lingering scent of a lover's skin. Opening with the comforting accords of skin musk, the scent is enhanced by sheer floral hints of jasmine and bergamot nectar. I do think they all smell really nice, but really different, and I also think I'm probably already at the point where I'm going to struggle to keep smelling these different fragrances. But I'm going to show you what's in the edit when we get there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the scent, like the scent notes are and bits and pieces like that, because hopefully that will be useful. I think it's really difficult with fragrance because, you know, what smells good on me might not on you and vice versa. We all like different things, so it does depend. But I do think this would be a really nice set as well. The other thing I got, probably not quite as exciting, is a new range or a new brand called Deadcool. And this is an air freshener, okay? So don't judge me too harshly for buying a really expensive air freshener. If I'm honest, I didn't want to spend too much over the £65, and this was £29 and £30. So this was, I think, like £9, which is ridiculous for an air freshener, I know. It's a new brand, and I thought I'd just get that, and it's practical. I use an air freshener. It's a scent your car, scent your space, scent your life with Deadcool air fresheners. Do not buy this as a Christmas gift for someone. Hang from your rearview mirror, gym, bag, closet rod or truck closet rod. This is an American brand, I'm going to say, from the language on here. Yes, Los Angeles, California. Anyway, this one retails for £9, and the fragrance, because we're calling it fragrance at this price point, is blonde. It features top notes of juniper berries, saffron and pomelo, while the mid notes include accord coir, black velvet and black, violet and crystal rose. The vegan fragrance is completed with base notes of raspberry, blonde woods and vetiver. I will say I have got an expensive air freshener in the car at the moment that came out of like an edit and was like £15 or something crazy. Again, I think a previous Space NK edit. And I will say it scents the car really well, and it kind of puts me in a good mood because it smells good. So all is not lost. My car will smell good. So let's get into the edit. It is just in a simple Space NK box that I haven't actually even opened. I would usually actually open them and just check everything's present and correct, but apparently I haven't even done that. Alrighty then. So, simple box and just a bit of like tissue paper inside. This is kind of pretty standard for the way Space NK package their kind of smaller edits. Speaking of Space NK edits, I have got the big one, you know, the one that came out, I don't know, in the last couple of weeks and was like £250. I did get that edit. It's just in my long line of boxes that need to be unboxed. So we'll get there, we'll get there. Do subscribe if you want to see that, because that will be coming at some point. Okay, so whole bunch of stuff in here. First of all, we have got one of the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian spray doodads. This one is 68 Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. This one I do really like. I have a few products from this particular range. It's quite a sweet gourmand fragrance. I really enjoy it. So this one, if you were to buy a full size, it would be 240ml for £38, making this worth about £4.75 price per mil. They do little sets, I think, where you can get like a bunch of different scents in the 30ml size, which would also make a good Christmas gift. In terms of scent notes here, what does it smell like? Tropical, fruity and floral. The scent leads with juicy notes of pink dragon fruit and lychee essence. Brazilian jasmine, ocean air and hibiscus form the heart notes, while vanilla and musk from the base of a fragrance that invites the senses to step into a fresh garden not far from the sea. Okay, sure, if that's what it smells like to you, that's fine. We then have a sample from Phlur. I can't pronounce this brand. This one is Soft Spot. I just know when I went into my local space NK and smelt some of the fragrances from this brand, most of them had been like sprayed down to nothing. They need to replace the testers. So they're obviously quite popular at the moment. This is just a simple little sample though, albeit in a box. This one has got top notes of refreshing citrus and freesia, heart notes of lush jasmine and vanilla orchid, and base notes of amber, sandalwood and musk for a lingering scent. A full size would be 50ml for £99, making this one worth £3.96 price per ml. This looks way bigger than it is. It's from Rare Beauty and it is... Okay, you've improved in my mind for like a second. Sorry, I'm just like talking to myself and you're like, what's she on about? So it says here that we will get the fragrance mist. Oh, it couldn't get any smaller. I mean, if you were like making a video of those minis, maybe I should make videos of minis. I have a lot of minis. This literally would like fit into any size bag or purse. Look how small this is. So this one is 1.5ml. Now it's of a mist, it's not of a perfume, so that seems really small. 100ml mist is £28, making this worth a whole 42 pence. So this one again has got niacinamide, biotin, it's got peach, it's got flower extract and fragrance notes of jasmine, lemon and tonka bean. So this should smell quite like the perfume I sprayed. Yeah, it does. But we also get, and this is where they're kind of redeeming themselves a teeny weeny bit, we have got their hydrating hand cream, which I have in a full size and really like, and their body lotion. So basically samples of those. What size are you guys? It tells me here somewhere. They are 2ml each. So basically the body lotion and the hand cream and the world's smallest body mist. Like I said, if it was a perfume, I get it. A body mist, it seems extra small. Anyway, next we have got a discovery set from Floral Street, and this is what it looks like. Now, Floral Street do a few different discovery sets. This particular one only contains 5 fragrances. Each fragrance is 2ml, so 10ml of products in here in total. It is a vegan product or vegan brand, and it retails for £18 from my research. And these are the fragrances that are represented in here. We've got Sunflower Pop, we've got Sweet Almond Blossom, Wonderland Peony, Arizona Bloom, and Wild Vanilla Orchid. I have smelled a few of the fragrances. I think I've smelled them all at some point or another, and I like them to varying degrees, but this is a nice way to kind of try out the whole range. Like I said, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, they are inspired by London, recyclable packaging, sustainably sourced ingredients, inspired by London. What does that mean? It does say made in the UK. Because you know when they put inspired by London and then you find out they're made in China, that's where I thought they were going with that. But no, made in the UK. Okay. Then we get a sample fragrance from Byredo. This is Desert Dawn. I don't think I've smelled this, but Byredo fragrances are a little pricey. So 100ml of this perfume is £2.20, making this sample worth £4.40. It says it envelops the senses with a warm, woody fragrance. It features sandalwood and vetiver for a rich, earthy depth, and it's balanced with fresh notes of cardamom and papyrus. When they say like papyrus, I imagine the dawn of time, and that's what it's going to smell like. I'm sure it doesn't. Not that I would know what the dawn of time smells like, I suppose. Maybe this is what it smells like. This is very different, that kind of woody note and stuff. It's nice, it's just a little different. Next, from DS and Durga, we have got I Don't Know What. I've got a bigger one of these from another edit or something. So this particular one is one that you can use as a bit of a fragrance enhancer, or you can wear it alone, and it's quite unusual and different. Now 100ml of this would be £229, making this 5ml size worth £11.45. It is infused with bergamot and vetiver acetate, and it adds a touch of radiance to anything it mixes with. So you can kind of play around with this and mix it with other fragrances in the box to achieve slightly different scents. It features base notes of amber, sieve tone and fursantol. They are making these words up, I swear, to help highlight varied layers of different fragrances. I will just read just about any word, won't I? And like, I don't know if it's true. I quite like it. I do like it as like a subtle scent on its own. I need to play around with it more with other fragrances to see what can be achieved. This is in a glass bottle with a plastic spray and a metal lid. Again, like the fact that it's got decent packaging. Next from Juliet Has a Gun, we have got Ex Vetiver. I don't know if I smelt this one. I've smelt quite a lot of the fragrances done about this particular one from this range. It's 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce. So if you were to buy this in a full size, it's in like a kind of green bottle with a nice kind of gradient on it. Glass vial with a spray on and a lid. So they always have this kind of packaging for the 5ml scents. And it says, this unique scent opens with a burst of refreshing citrus notes before unveiling a rich, smoky vetiver heart. Now, 100ml of this is £130, making this worth £6.50 price per mil. Then from Acqua di Parma, we have Luce de Rosa. This is an eau de parfum in a little sample spray. So there is a lot of samples in this edit. And it says, opening with an invigorating citrus burst of bergamot and mandarin, it then leans into spicy tinges of fresh black pepper, pink peppercorn and cardamom oil. And that's all before we mention the Bulgarian rose oil that's extracted through steam water distillation to capture the essence of the flower. It blends floral, green, spicy accords with hints of honey. And the base? You're met with vetiver, guaiac wood and cedarwood. So a full size of this is 20ml for £110, ouch, making this worth £8.25, even though it is a tiny. Next we have a fragrance from Vireo. Yes, this is Mama Ju. I like their fragrances. They are different from the norm. I mean, I say that, a lot of these are different from the norm, to be fair. What does Mama Ju smell like? This is like a mood rather than a scent. It says this grounding perfume features a dynamic blend of saffron, cumin, nutmeg, cardamom and pink pepper. The ingredients aim to work synergistically to sharpen focus and boost self-esteem. The inclusion of rum absolute, wet red clay and albanum creates deeper, warming notes that promote emotional equilibrium. Emotional equilibrium from a fragrance. I mean, this is impressive. It has a really interesting scent and I have no idea how I would describe it. Maybe a rainforest dance, if that, like, you know, gels with anyone. So 50ml of this fragrance is £165, making this £6.60 price per mil for the 2ml that's in here. It says, in your hands you have a small but powerful potion. I like the idea of that. Have you been able to like decide what mood you're in based on your fragrance? Imagine if you could just spray yourself with a fragrance and then feel that mood for the day. That would be so good. Although I feel like you would only ever select positive moods and therefore probably the same scent like over and over again. But you get the idea. I will try that out. Then from Jo Loves, you know I love a bit of Jo Loves, we get a new fragrance called Amber, Lime and Bergamot. I have not smelled this fragrance before, because it's new. Warm, sexy and elegant, Amber, Lime and Bergamot is about glamour, celebration and living in the moment. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice scent. I must smell of like 20 scents now and I'm going out tonight, so this is going to be interesting. Anyway, back to Amber, Lime and Bergamot. It is retails for 100ml. £118, making it worth £2.36. It is a medley of bergamot and mandarin which flows into warm amber and cedarwood and finishes with a touch of suede and patchouli. Very, very nice. Then from Essential Molecules, we've got molecule number 1 and Iris in a 7.5ml size, which I think they sell these in sets now, so the price point gets a little bit vague because they keep changing their offering a little bit, but it's in a glass bottle, metal lid, looks really nice. You could totally pop some of these fragrances, the non-sample ones, the ones that are in these proper bottles, in someone's stocking. It's nice, it's a little floral for me. I don't mind floral, but this is probably not my floral vibe I would usually go for. 100ml is £115 and the luxury fragrance blends ISO E Super, which is the molecule 1. They do sell it on its own like that as well, and then they blend it with a whole bunch of other stuff. This one with Iris Absolute, which creates a scent that is both captivating and sophisticated. The perfect choice for those seeking an elegant yet understated aroma. It's an ideal choice for those who appreciate subtle yet impactful scents, embrace the soft, elegant allure reminiscent of a cashmere sweater. The final thing in here is the 11 perfume oil. Now this first showed up for me in last year's fragrance calendar. I think it was in this year's as well. I didn't get this year's. but this time they've given us like the smallest possible bottle of it. This is a 2ml size. Now 20ml is the full size and that retails for £80, making this worth £8. This is a soothing floral scent with citrus notes, developed with top notes of floral, geranium and rose. The stunning scent also has hints of fresh citrus to make it easy to wear during the day or night. After a few hours of drying, it warms to reveal a touch of soothing amber and patchouli. It's a multitasker that can be applied as a traditional fragrance, used to infuse a bath with aroma, or applied before bedtime to produce a soothing mood. So there's a few different things you could do with it. It's also in a little roller ball as well. Don't love roller balls, but yeah, again, doesn't get much smaller. So that is the goodie bag. I hope you found it interesting, and hopefully I've given you a few like little bits of hints and tips, a little gift you could check out for Christmas if you are on the hunt for that kind of thing. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Everything will be linked in the description box if you want to check any of it out in any more detail. Some of the links are affiliated, which means it doesn't cost you any extra to shop using those links, but I may get a small commission for referring you, which I really appreciate. It really helps to support the channel, and I really appreciate all of your support. And there's also a whole bunch of beauty discount codes down there as well if you are doing a bit of beauty shopping. So I'd love it if you give the video a thumbs up, let me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.